players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going, which I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful in it.
Good insight. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The two Williams are the 4 and the 5. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Now here's Williams. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Clock at 6. And he drives in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
You guys are so lucky right now. So lucky.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
The 3 from MP connects from three-point range.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Outside Tatum. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP with it, picked up by Brown. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to MP. There's the triple. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Brown kicks to Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Williams, jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
MP, good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
And here is Tatum. After the 3-pointer from Atkins, 6 to shoot. For 3, Brogdon. Randall grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
The Knicks leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Randall right side. Stolen by Robinson. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. Williams for 3. The Knicks pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
Here's Brogdon. After the made shot from Atkins. Smart misses.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Sims. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 11. Brogdon outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart, and they get it. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
The shot's good from Sims.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Brown.
That's a 3
In
second.
the game against Chicago. Very
Celtics ball. Malcolm Brogdon.
To the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Keep shooting, guys. You can't miss.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser's checked in, and McDaniels. Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Sitting answer.
It's getting hot here. You boys are on a roll.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You're the best. You've got nothing but love for you.
In New York City.
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He added 33 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update now on Fred VanVleet. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, could be devastating. From what we have gathered, this injury will definitely keep him out of this game, and maybe for a long time, too. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Celtics trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 28.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Smart dishes to Tatum. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. It's rebounded by New York.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. To halt the run. Boston, no good that time either.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Nailed from three-point land.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the next breaker that's through. Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your next breaker that's through. Show them some love.
So it's New York ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. From the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the New York Knicks.
They're clearly beating them in transition. It's been all fast breaks, and hey, that's how this roster was built.
Every team tries to establish an identity. Theirs is catch me if you can.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the two Williams are the 4 and the 5. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Tatum against Barrett. The kick out to Brown. From past the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot to stop the run. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Here's Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be...
Let the boys play. Stop trying to take over the game. First team foul. Malcolm Brogdon at the line. 2 shots.
How much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And
Jericho Sims. First personal foul. Second team foul. Malcolm Brogdon at the line. 2 shots.
You're tearing him to shreds, MP. Put the hammer down.
Robinson's checked in for Jason Tatum.
Might as well give the MVP to MP right now.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. MP is out there with Derek White. Then there's Toppin. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Sims in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. The 3 from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Celtics have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Tatum kicks to Cornette. Barrett against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Knicks with the rebound. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. White dishes to MP. Sims. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The pass to McDaniels. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. A monster win here for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Cornette can't get it to go. Now the Knicks with it. They've got an 8-0 run. And there's the bucket from MP.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Cornette. And
next foul, Jericho Sims. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Luke Cornett at the line. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's White. Now the Knicks with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Sinks the triple. MP's got 56 points in the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Brogdon the pass to Cornett. To the left side wing. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see